Hey everybody, Thomas here, and today is welcome to another day of summer in the South. Let me just tell you folks, it is hot. It's like miserably hot. I kind of cut my grass. I've got to move some more stuff out of the way here. It is very warm, but today what we're doing is I'm cutting one of the largest beams, if you will, I've ever cut out of cedar. Now this is a gorgeous, I'm talking gorgeous cedar log right here. This came out of Sugar Lock, Mississippi. I have a buddy up there who does a logging company and everything. Well, long story short, I got this log and a couple other logs from him. So it's going to help me really, because the beam I'm cutting today, I'm trying to get two beams. Now this one's at 19 foot. The customer is using it at 19 foot, so I give a little, or excuse me, 18 foot. I give a little bit of extra room there, but this will be a 8 by 10 at 19 foot long. And then the next piece will be an 8 by 10 at least 15 foot long. So I've got this log here, and then the second log will be that log right there. And if need be, I've got to measure that one right there. That one could be long enough, I'm not sure. I know definitely that one is long enough. So nothing special in today's video. I love cutting posts and everything. In fact, I'll show you something else real quick. Right there, I'm cutting, I've got two more. I got 4 by 8 cedar posts for a customer's front porch. And then had someone else just call me up saying that they need 10 6 by 6 posts. So the funny thing is it's weird. Cedar goes in waves. I get like, no one wants cedar, no one wants cedar. Next thing you know, I get all these orders for posts and columns and beams, and I love it. Cedar is so fun to cut. I know that these came out of the deep forest, so they should not have any nails in it, knock on wood, but we'll see. Also, with the byproduct of cutting these and everything, I have an order for some more 1 by 8 cedar boards. I need 10 of those. So long story short, I'm gonna be cutting 3 cedar jobs in one day. The other 6 by 6 by 10 footers and everything, I'll have to go up to Tennessee to go get some more cedar logs, but that's neither here nor there. Today, let's focus on this log. So this will be, I'm hoping, a short video. I'm going to show a time lapse of cutting up the outside to get a rough dimension and everything, and then I'll show some real-time cutting once we get everything cleaned up. Excuse me. One of the things with cedar is all this bark that comes off and everything, especially when I'm cutting cedar. Like, it'll come off in sections like this, and it will clog my exhaust over there. So when cutting cedar, your exhaust will clog up. You'll throw a lot of red sawdust everywhere, but it really, cedar's one of the ones that I'll be out here sneezing my dang brains out. So yes, I should probably be wearing a mask with cedar, but yeah, it'll get to me sometimes. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and set up a time lapse. We'll get this cut up and we'll get you on your merry way. Thanks. Okay, so we've shown a lot of turning over this log. We are really close. I've got to take just a sliver off the top here. So you want to see how thin this sawmill can cut. The cut right now says it's 3/8 inch. So we'll see how that turns out. 3/8 inch. This would be perfect if I was going to line the inside of a jewelry box or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. 3/8 inch. now I just have to look at the log and figure out which side I want to take 3/4 of an inch off. I believe I'll do it off this opposing side right here. So I'm going to turn the log over 270 degrees to get to that side, to get us on the 10-inch scale, because I'm 8 by 10 3/4. So the next cut will be 3/4 inch cut. So bear with me, I'm going to kind of look at the log a few times and then we'll turn it over. Well, you get him, Annie. Folks, I have no idea what Annie was barking at. I think she got bit by something and then she barked at it until it stopped biting her. I don't know. Who knows with that dog? But that's pretty neat though. This is gonna be a really neat project for the couple that this is going to. I'll take this out real quick. That's pretty sweet, y'all. That's a 10 by 8 cedar beam. Just look at that. This is going to some friends of ours down the road. I don't know what one of these would cost like out in the commercial sector, but I'm selling this pretty cheap. But it's all good. I mean, these are going to some good friends of ours, but I mean, just look how gorgeous this is. My goodness. Let me see if I can rotate. Yeah, there we go. That sucker's heavy. Let me tell you, it's heavy. And I just got a flip-flop full of sawdust. You can see where I stood right there. Now, how would you like to have that in your home? I mean, this is the largest cedar beam I have ever cut. I've cut some, bigger and like, 12 by 12s. I think I've even cut a 16 by 12 or something like that. But the sheer length of this at 19 foot, this is a behemoth. And it's pretty well center cut there. I think this is going to be a great addition for their home. And I'm really excited to see this go into their home. What they're going to do, this is going to be a beam going across, and then they're going to have angled pieces, almost like a king post design. Everything, you have a centerpiece, you have 2 angles coming off and everything, and a archway. So this is going to look, or archway, this is a almost like a gabled section, everything. It's going to look really, really beautiful. So yeah, I'll throw the next one on here and do a little bit more of a time lapse, but pretty amazing. There you have it, folks. That is number 2. Again, this is the smaller of the 2. This is at 16 foot. This is an 8x10. And the funny thing is, I mean, I'm actually cutting also a job of 1x8 for individual, but as I'm cutting back here, now Lucy already got up and everything, but I have a pile of dog at my feet. So as I stand here at my console and everything, Lucy was right here. Of course, Molly hangs out there. Annie usually hangs out there, but yeah, we got dog everywhere. I love them to death, though. Wouldn't happen any other way. But yeah, that's a pretty impressive cedar beam, if I do say so, right there. So I'm going to get a final little shot there of the last 2, or the 2 beams together. But yeah, very happy the way these turned out. I was kind of sweating it because they said they want as big as I can get. I'm like, well, I think I can do 8x10. It's going to be close, and it was close, but man, these are just gorgeous, gorgeous beams. So stay tuned. Well, folks, these are literally 2 of the finest looking cedar beams I have ever cut. This one being the largest I've ever cut. It's 120 board foot, well, actually a little bit more, in that beam, and then over 100 board foot in that beam. These are impressive. I mean, the scale of these things. The one's 19 foot, the one's 16 foot, 8x10. Phenomenal. Not a speck of rot or soft spots. I mean, I'm just like super impressed with how this turned out. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Quick little video showing how to make these gorgeous, over the top cedar beams. Please like, subscribe. The channel is growing, and I absolutely do appreciate that. I'm trying to get the channel to grow a little bit more and everything. I'm trying to reach out to some of these companies and everything. There are some new purchases that we'll be doing this year, like we always do. I mean, I'm always buying something new, wheeling and dealing in Sawmill. So please like, subscribe, and I'm looking forward to, a great year ahead. Stay tuned. We'll see you. Thanks.